Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Ahead, it's a matchup in the NFC South featuring two QBs that can get it done. It's Drew Brees and the Saints taking on Cam Newton and the Panthers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. A short time ago, a scene that never fails to stir up the folks here in Charlotte. Cam Newton strutting his way onto the field. His guys are fired up as they get set to go toe-to-toe with the New Orleans Saints. And hello again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden here in the booth. And Chuck, you take a look at this matchup. I don't know if it's going to be one in the trenches from the quarterbacks out, whatever. It's going to be a good game.
Oh, without a doubt. I can't wait to see the big fellas have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs and even the defensive backs. But the big guys, I can't wait to see which one tilts the balance for their team.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Drew Brees ready to lead the Saints. This is a group that was 0-2. Week 3 going into Carolina to face the #1 ranked defense through those first 2 weeks. They put up 34 points. Brees threw for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, when things look dark and Drew Brees has the football, you might want to think that Drew Brees is going to be okay. 22 of 29, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns, but moved it around so well. 9 different receivers had catches in the game.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Throwing on first down is Brees. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Charles, earlier you mentioned, as we see the offensive starters here for New Orleans, that Drew Brees completed passes in Week 3 to 9 different receivers. Well, Michael Thomas was his favorite target, 7 receptions.
And in that game, Drew was an absolute dart thrower. Not a lot downfield. Took the underneath stuff and was really sharp in doing it. And that's Michael Thomas's forte. Strong receiver. Big-bodied guy, can make the tough catches inside, and if you don't tackle him, he'll turn it upfield on you as well.
Back to the air on second down. It's Brees. It's complete to Snead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Brees finding Snead there for a Saint first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On first down, Brees. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Breeze again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Brandon Coleman was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. It's complete to Flainer. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over, and we'll see what they come up with here on this next play. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. It's complete. Flainer, right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Breeze now on 1st down. He goes underneath to Ingram. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. If you're just trying to get 4 on 1st down, they're ahead of the chains now.
Breeze to throw again. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Adrian Peterson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Fozzie Whitaker now on the return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Carolina and Cam Newton taking the field, hoping to do better than they did against New Orleans in Week 3, especially Cam, Charles. No touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So through 3 weeks, 2 touchdowns for him, 4 picks.
I think in the early going, the party line from Carolina was, well, he's going to be rusty. Didn't work much in the preseason, coming off of the shoulder surgery. Now there may be a little bit more concern as the season starts to unfold. Will Cam get back to being the 2015 MVP that he was? Or do they have to change the style in which they play?
One thing's for sure, they need that 2015 Cam. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
All right, Brandon, we'll see if I can get through this without being skipped as we welcome you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both the Panthers and the Saints are not doing much on the ground, and it's easy to see why that would play into this low-scoring game. We'll have to see if either team gets it going on the ground in the second half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Saints later on the drive. Breeze got the completion here, and he'll end up at the 40-yard line before being tackled. Continuing on the drive, Peterson's by himself here, and after the short pass, he'll score as they get out to a 7-0 lead. That'll do it from here in Orlando. Let's get you up to North Carolina for the second half with Brandon and Charles. Gents.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Newton on first down. A quick hitter complete. It's Shepard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Second down, they run with Stewart. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the line of scrimmage. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And he gets it to Funchess complete. 6 yards there on the pickup, and the Panthers are going to get a first down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. He's back to throw. A dump off here to Stewart. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 13-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll look to throw. He hits Stewart in the flat and eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Newton to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.